real quick, I want to turn the music down just for a second. I have a theory, and I just want to get this off my chest. And I have a theory, somehow, in some weird way, Akane did it. Okay? And I have a weird feeling that Akane's gonna die. Which is why I think the only way that she could die is that at this point is that she ended up being the one who hurt Mekamaru. So he goes, and then the real Nekamaru shows up, and then he's gonna realize that Akane is gone because she was killed because she supposedly killed the Mekamaru. That is my theory. I don't know why she would do it unless she was really that desperate for food, but that's just my theory. Anyway, I'm gonna turn the music back up, but that's my thought right now. Okay, anyway, we're gonna be coming back to Danganronpa 2. Recap. Mekamaru, not Nekamaru. Mekamaru went kaboomy. And we gotta figure it out. Also, for some reason, I'm Hajime. Or Nagito. Which is not what I was expecting to happen, but you know, it's how it goes sometimes. Making sure everything's okay. Everything seems to be working good. I think we're good to start. Bye. Ignore Google. I'm not sponsored by Google. Wouldn't that be wild though if I end up somehow being sponsored by Google? That would actually be pretty cool. Yes. Hello, miss. Hello to Kitty. I love this weapon room, and can I have these axes? Like, dude. Oh my gosh, there's swords. Oh my gosh, I want a sword. Are they long sword or short swords? Or both? I'll take both. Are those pew-pews and grenade launchers? And grenades? Why are the grenades so big? Why are the handguns so big? Okay. The ones behind me have to be long swords. The ones on the shelf have to be short swords. Is that a sledgehammer? I don't know. I'm checking out this room a lot. Let's see. How do I do Nagito's voice again? Should be up for it. So this is the octagon, huh? What a distorted room.
Well done.
Hi, Monokuma. I don't know why I'm surprised to see you in here. I would expect this to be your room. Your domain. There is a giant hammer back there, and can I have it? Are those, what do you call those? The long sticks with the sword at the end. They're like pole vaults, but with the spear at the very end of it. What are they called? Anyone remember? Fuck. Congratulations, Nagito! Hello, he's here! I don't care. Congratulations on clearing the final dead room! Final dead room? And you even challenged yourself at the highest difficulty with only a 1/6 chance of success. Well, he's the... Okay, you know, I'm not even gonna try to defend him anymore.
Here.
I have a modest pressure for someone like you. I'm gonna... Hold up. You're gonna look at Google. For just a second. I want to adjust my volume. Make the game a little bit louder. Okay. That should work. If it's too loud, let me know. Yeah. Now then, first. Is this the Future Foundation's file? Yo, really? Didn't we already get this when we were at the roller coaster? Well, just think of it as an extension. Oh, he gets this! Hello, Bernsey! An extension? Ew, what are you giving without permission? Oh, giving without permission? Oh, there's so much lore here. I am so glad I have tea for this. Also, hi, Kaito. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. On to a more special prize. Here you go. What is this? This crest. Is this Host Week's Academy? Oh? Oh? You sound good. Yeah, I have tea. I'm very rejuvenated because I got myself some tea. So if you hear me taking breaks, it's probably because I'm taking a tea break. Okay, interesting. That's right, this file contains your student profiles from your time here at Hope's Peak Academy. What? Oh. Also, the sword on the spike is called the Naginata. Oh. Okay, so that's what it's called. Got you. Meaning there are profiles that you guys don't even remember. Can I look at it? Now? Our time at Hope's Peak Academy, huh? After all this time, I can't believe it. Honey, this sounds like a lie. For him to not believe something, that's bullshit.
What?
You mean that matter concerning your stolen school memories? I mean, a no good person like me actually spent time with everyone here at Hope's Peak Academy? There we go, there's the reason. I was wondering when it would happen. That's impossible. If that's true, how did I feel? Surely I would have spent my entire time feeling ashamed of myself for being in such great presence. Sure. I hate that I kind of relate to this just a little bit. Shut up, dude. Jeez, whether you're upbeat or depressed, I still don't understand you at all. Oh well. Wait. The fact that he got on Monokuma's nerves for a second, I like that. I like whenever we get on the enemy's nerves. I feel like Monokuma would probably kill me. Let's be real here. He would probably kill me because I'm so annoying. Anyway, I'm passing this along to you. How you use it is all up to you. Thanks. I'll take a good look at it later. How about now? If I look at these profiles, I'll be able to find out what Hajime's hidden talent is. He'll probably be happy about it. Someone like me can finally be useful. But, I hate saying this, but buddy, you have been nothing but useful a majority of the time. Can I look at it now? I can't look at it? I can't look at it? Oh my gosh. How dare you? I wonder where they put the dead bodies now that I think about it. Because in the first Danganronpa, they put the dead bodies in the bio lab, which was kind of turned into a morgue. Which also was like, are those dead bodies still in there? That's... Wait, I got a question. Are the dead bodies still in there? Are they just rotting in the thing? Do we get to see the dead bodies in there? I gotta know. I need to know if the bodies are still in there. What are you laughing about? Oh, I was supposed to do a laughing voice? Forgot that. I was thinking about dead bodies. Well, I just thought it was ironic that of everyone here, someone like you was the one who obtained Hope's Peak Academy student profiles. Someone like me? What the fuck? I'm so sorry, that was a weird mix of my voice and Nagito's voice combined. I don't know what the hell that was. I'm not sure if you're lucky or unlucky. What does that mean? That's what I was wondering. It looks like some things are gonna get interesting. Alright, Nagito, you might be the one who makes things much more interesting. What? I don't really know what you're talking about.
Hey.
What are you planning? What's written in there? I don't fucking know.
Like...
Anyway, mon ami. Tiny is Nagito. No, we are not one of the same. No, do not do.
Hey.
No cheating. You haven't reached the end yet. Did you just break the game? He broke the fourth wall. Kill him. Kill him. He broke the fourth wall. Wait, does that mean Nagi Tiny Neko? What does what mean? What do you mean? What do you mean, Nagi Tiny Neko? What do you mean? That would be an interesting three-way, but like, no. I don't know what that means. I'm just as confused as Monami. Huh? I mean, you haven't played the Russian roulette yet. He has a point. But Nagito already did it. You didn't. You were a bystander.
What are you saying?
No. No. Get over here. here. Revenge of the Final Dead Room. Corazon. I don't know what that means. Jeez, man, they're gone. In the end, I still don't understand what Monokuma was talking about. But for now, I'll leave this file for later. First, I need to investigate the room. It's not like I know how to get out of here. How about I look at it now? Genius, I want to look at it now. I want to read it now. This game is an asshole. This game is an asshole. I want to know. I don't like Monami. Fair. Also, hi, Golden. I saw that. Oh, I can look. Are we hiding the dead bodies? Oh, there's a rocket launcher back there. Hell yeah. Forced in compliance with violence or threats. Oh, Corazon. Okay. A refrigerator to hide all the dead bodies, or to drop it on someone like in those old cartoons. A refrigerator? Here? I wasn't expecting to find drinks in it. Whenever I opened the door and peeked inside. Oh, there's poisons. Never mind. I see there are poisons stored in here. I was expecting to find dead bodies. What is it with you and dead bodies? Okay, so making new dead bodies. I mean, yeah, that's true, but like, okay, Miss, I don't know if you were here for this earlier. I just had the thought though that like, what if, especially if like the Host Week Academy school is still a Host Week Academy school, and considering Danganronpa 1, if the dead bodies of those victims are still in there at the school. I want to know, like, are the dead bodies still in there? Are they rotting, or are they still somehow frozen because somehow the, like, electricity is still working? Like, that's what I want to know, because I don't know. Does anyone know? Are the dead bodies just chilling in there still, or are they rotting in there? That's why I asked. I was just curious, because I was just like, I mean, I just had the thought of like, oh wait, they stored the bodies in the frozen area. Technically, this island is Hope Week Campus too. Yeah, but like, the bodies. Where'd the bodies go? I want to know that. You could secretly kill everyone with poison. In a way, it can be considered the most powerful weapon. Don't even think about trying it, Nagito. You can be a lucky kid, but you ain't gonna be lucky enough to survive this shit. In that case, you'd have to ignore the rules. Regardless, it's slightly different than the ultimate weapon. How do you know about the ultimate weapon? Something called ultimate should make my heart dance with joy. I don't think it should be for this situation. There's a floor hatch. There's a door on the floor? It looks like a filing cabinet on the floor, but sure. Monokuma has, and you can say the bodies are with Nekomaru. Oh! I like to think Makoto and the others gave him a proper resting place. I like to think so too. Isn't this the first floor of Strawberry House? Could this door lead to underground? Based on the sketch, there shouldn't have been a bunker. Do we have like a blueprint of the place? Maybe that lies beyond this door. Is the exit? Things are finally getting interesting around here. Wait, what if it's actually the other place where the other person was hiding, like the Monokuma bear from the first Danganronpa with Junko? What if it's this place? What if this is the hole? That is very interesting indeed. Okay, there's still that door, the window, and weapons. You have to check out the window before you can use it. I have to check the window before I can use the hatch? I see. Okay. So there's a lot of different firearms here too. There are handguns and grenade launchers. I don't see anything that looks like it could be the ultimate weapon though. Can I get 2 of those? I like dual weapons. I wonder what the so-called ultimate weapon is. It must be down there. Imagine Nagito holding a rocket launcher. Yes. Hi, Aubrey. More weapons. Oh my gosh! Is that a machete? Am I looking at some machetes right now? Oh my gosh! Oh, give me the stabbies! Axes, swords, hammers, and metal wires. There's a lot of items that could be used as weapons in here. Anything can be used as a weapon, sweetheart. I don't see anything that looks like it could be the ultimate weapon, though. I wonder what it is. Bro, come on. The final dead room is on the other side of the door. I entered this room from here. There's no need to bother going back. I need to thoroughly look around here anyway. Okay, to the window. A window? Why is there only one window in a place like this? I don't know, so that way you can look. Are there any lights above? I don't know, I can't see. Are those AKs? To the left, am I looking at some AKs right now? What the fuck? Sabers, giants, broadsword. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. It looks like there's some kind of hidden meaning to it. In actuality, what could it mean? In my mind, I entertained various possibilities as I walked slowly towards the window. And then the moment I peeked out, this is what I actually saw outside that window was completely different from any possibility I had in mind. What if it's... Okay, I can't do the laughing. I can't keep laughing like this, bro. I can't do the laugh, man. I can't do the laugh. I can't laugh like him. I'm sorry. I see. So that's what it was. What I saw outside this window. If I start piecing it together and think about it, I see. It seems I'm finally starting to get a larger perspective of the funhouse with this. Can I, like, look outside then? That's amazing. Am I not allowed to see? What the fuck? If I'm supposed to be Nagito or whatever, let me into the room. Let me see the room. Let me fucking look outside the window. Let me look outside. I want to know. I want to know why he's laughing, because the way he's laughing is a maniacal laugh. Let's look outside. I need to go outside. You'll learn what he learned. No, but if you're gonna make me play this character, at least let me have the information that he has. Let me read the file. He doesn't even need to know. Just let me myself read the file. Bro, come on. Let me look at the file. Let me look out the window. It's amazing. As expected of a place that can't be reached unless you clear the final dead room. Thanks to have arrived here, all the separate pieces seem to have connected together in a fell swoop. A chain reaction accumulated in the earth, all thanks to just one clue. I know it's not the time to enjoy things, but this is definitely a good feeling. Oh no, that's not a good sign. What do you think would happen if Nagito and Omori meet? Disaster. The values out the window are a big piece of mystery. But he wants to see out the window! Especially out that window. That's right, everything's become connected from there. Can I look out the window? I'm just seeing blue. Who's Omori? Omori is a game. Thanks to that window, I realized the mystery of the ultimate weapon in the funhouse. How big is this ultimate weapon? Is it a nuke? Like, what the fuck? Hold up. Is that a bazooka? Am I looking at a bazooka? All I have to do is tell everyone else about this. But before I do that, I should finally take a look at the files I received from Monokuma. Especially if this is everyone's student profiles from their time at Hope's Peak Academy. That's really important. Huh? I cautiously opened the file and read it carefully, taking care not to miss a single letter. Can I read this too? Carefully. Huh? Can I read? Huh? Oh, mystery person. Huh? Hey. Hey, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can! Chiaki! I'm back to normal! Oh my gosh! Huh? I am sorry. Did you say something? Boo! I'm sorry. I can't help who I am. Time to go back to sleep. Yeah, you know, I think it was actually more fun being Nagito than it was this guy. It's a weird thing to realize, but there we go.
Well, it's been about 2 hours since we spoke to Fuyuhiko. I wonder if the elevator's been fixed yet.
2 hours? We've been stuck in here for 2 hours? Hell no.
It'd be bad if we were still split up before the class trial, so maybe we should call them one more time. Hey, are you even listening? I only brought that up because I'm really worried.
Okay, I just want to say her grumpy face is so cute.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I went Nagito for a minute. Oh no, that man's affected my voice.
What are you gonna do? You are right. I am worried about them too. Let's try to call the Strawberry House one more time. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I think...
What the fuck? Hi. Can I have your jacket still? What the fuck? He had to, huh? Huh? Are you gonna hand me the book? Huh? Hi. Nagito jump scare. I'm not gonna... I don't want to fuel the Nagi Tiny, but I will say it wasn't really much of a jump scare, as I am for some reason somehow kind of glad to see him here. And also curious on how you got here. What the fuck, dude?
Hello there.
Don't say hi to me like that. What the fuck? Hey there, Hajime. And we're back to the voice. No, Nagito. Why are you here? No, honey. The better question is, how did he get in here? He went through the door naturally. He was in the room. He was in the room. You know, the danger room. It's because I showed up. You showed up. How did you even get in here? See, that's better. That's the better question. Good job, Hajime. You finally thought. I have words, and I don't. I have words, you know. I just have words. Maybe I teleported. Why is that something I was to be similar to saying? Okay. I would say something similar, but I wouldn't say teleported. I would literally say I'm magic, because I do that sometimes. Like, if something happens and I don't even have an explanation for it, or it's like something that I think of from like normal reality, I go, oh, that was magic. I just did magic. I'm a magician or something, you know? But not the teleported, but similar. And stop with the fucking smirk, dude. Just stop. Huh? Huh. Nagito's sudden appearance has been added to the truth below section of your handbook. That's what you add? Not the files? Do we have it? Do you have it? Can you hand him over? Can I see him? Can I see him? Where is it? Would it be in the presents? Do you have it? Did you give it to me? I would like to have it. Can you have it, please? I would like to see it. It's a telephone, strawberry button, as I thought. Okay, so we're not gonna call them. Hey, answer me seriously. How were you able to come to this side? Before I do that, there's something I need to tell you guys. Oh my gosh, please. There is. I tried to investigate Strawberry House as much as I could.
Now then.
I'll give you the details first. Let's hurry this up, though. After being abruptly interrupted by Nagito, Chiaki and I learned about the results of his investigation at the Strawberry House. Elevator has been added to the truth bowl section of your... Oh my gosh, it's actually working. Strawberry House button has been added to the truth bowl section of your house. Okay. Fuyuhiko's account has been added. Okay. The wall clock has been added, okay.
Well, I guess these were pretty important, but there is more.
There is more, Hajime, there's more.
Especially the fact that everyone in Strawberry House heard that rumbling noise too. But what was that about the wall clock's alarm going off before that happened? Also, the fact that the Strawberry House's button was broken is definitely worth noting.
Hey,
Also, there's one more thing I need to tell you guys.
Yeah, a big thing. How about you start with that first?
I've cleared the final dead room.
I don't know why but like this does not surprise me, cause like I don't know how. I just always suspected that he would, you know? Also, no. Huh?
Could it be? You did the life-threatening game?
Yeah, it was. It was very life-threatening.
wow.
It isn't life-threatening at all.
It is. It is. You stressed me out for a second, and that says a lot. Congratulations, game. You made me care for a moment, and actually genuinely concerned for someone.
It was just a little escape room that ended with some Russian roulette.
Russian roulette.
It's a game where you load one bullet into a gun, spin the cylinder, point it towards yourself, and pull the trigger. So you really did it. That's how you're supposed to play it. It would have been fine if I'd only used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Mommy said.
Huh? Oh my fucking gosh, dude.
Actually,
You did not misunderstand. You do not misunderstand, you fucking bullshit. You bullshit.
I misunderstood and thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it.
Bro, you lying piece of shit. You and I both know. You and I both know. You motherfucker. You and I both know it was very dangerous. And then you're gonna play it off like nothing just happened, like how I do it in certain situations, because I don't really understand how dangerous a situation is until after the fact. Motherfucker, you have any idea how much you literally just cheated death? Sorry, I'm good.
My bad. You only had 1 in 6 chance of surviving.
well,
I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am. But what is wrong with him? I knew he was strange from the start, but for him to actually do something so dangerous. He is crazy. That is all there is to it.
He has, but like, I don't want to defend him because I don't like him. Let's keep this clear. But I will say, despite him being quote unquote crazy, he has like good intentions behind it. And for that, I gotta respect him for. I still don't like him though.
Anyway, because I was able to clear the final dead room, I was able to obtain several rights. And one of those rights was the freedom to move between Grape House and Strawberry House.
It's funny how TinyGeek is a tsundere for shush. Shush. I will not admit that I am a tsundere for him, but I will admit that I am a tsundere, okay? Just not for this motherfucker. How dare you?
Not only that, but whenever I move back and forth, I don't even need to play the game again. Move back and forth. Where would you even be able to do that, and how?
Ain't he like 17? No. Are you? Nah. He is the definition of malicious compliance. No. He is the definition of chaotic good. You know? Like, he does chaotic shit and it does like really dangerous things, but like he does it for a good reason or a good purpose. So, chaotic good, I'd have to say.
Where would you even be able to do that, and how?
You're right.
Hey, Hajime.
you stay quiet.
You've been repeating your...
Oh, dude, did you just say... Whoa. Hold the fuck on. What did you just tell me? Did you just say to stay quiet? What the fuck? Oh my, I just skimmed this sentence. Oh my gosh. All right.
You've been repeating yourself over and over and it's kind of bugging me. Can you please just speak freely for a change?
Oh! Dude, the flip of a switch was whoa. Okay. Every student involved into a yandere. No. Nope. Nugget learn from Hajime from the book. Is just no more shits about him. Yo. This is wild. I'm here for it. Huh?
Anyway, I'm definitely lucky. Thanks to that, I was able to clear that roulette at the highest difficulty. And I obtained quite an amazing prize as my reward. And only I'm gonna hold on to it. You fuckers don't need to know anything. That is the Future Foundation file.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a continuation of the file that we received at the roller coaster.
Continuation.
Yeah, there's even more detailed information about the killing school life that was in here in the earlier file.
Bro, can I read it, please?
The killing school life. You mean the killings that took place at Host Peak Academy, correct? As I recall, Byakuya was one of the students who participated in it.
Excuse me, I hiccup there.
Who participated in it. But even whenever we learn more about the killing school life, it has no relevance to us whatsoever. There was information about the order of the killings, and who the killer was for each incident.
Wait, they had like the whole file of this? What the fuck? Lawful good for Byakuya. That makes sense. Nekomaru's beyond good and evil. Yeah. Nekomaru is wholesome sweetheart. Hold on, isn't the Killing School Life the first game? Danganronpa 1 was the first game. It was something Despair, I think.
I find it extremely boring to read about the deaths of people that I don't even know.
Right?
Besides Byakuya, of course. Then it is just as I thought. That Byakuya was the Byakuya that we knew.
Bro, can we stop with the Byakuya?
But...
However, I can't say the information was completely useless. In truth, there are similarities between the Killing School Life and the Killing School Trip.
Oh my gosh, we actually are somewhat breaking the game this way because we're talking about the game from previously that's going to be being discussed in this one, and it's regarding this Killing School Life and how we're going to be forced to kill each other, and in some ways are kind of similar but also different. Trigger Happy Havoc, that's what it was. Thank you, the kitty. Thank you for cleaning that up because I honestly don't remember.
Similarities. Oh yeah, there's a lot. For example, the first murder involves someone important getting stabbed to death by an unexpected place.
Hey.
The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer amongst the group. And then the third murder was actually two killings that happened in succession.
Dude, we really are talking about the patterns.
Hey.
You did not see that. Swipe that from your record. Swipe it from your brain. You did not see that. You got flashed with the erasing thing. Nobody remembers what happened. Hello, Elsie. Meow, meow, Nagito. No, we don't like Nagito. Don't you mean Yagito? Huh? 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 There are parallels between the case in both cases. That's what I mean. Like, these are very... I was like, okay. I'm pretty sure anyone who played the first game can figure out the similarities. And like the characters are just not figuring that out. So it's kind of like a mixture of both. I love their design. You know, that's fair. Just because I will agree because I will like his jacket and I really want it. Weird, why do the sprites in here feel more alive? I don't know. Fourth case of the game was a... That is such a funny way to write that, Krish. You do not like Nagito, but we do. Well, missed. Shush. No. Nekomaru and Nagito equals Nyakito. Fair enough? It's just because they're just, what the hell? They use literal puppet cutouts. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak. Okay.
What do you guys think about these strange similarities?
It is definitely strange.
I can't think of these as coincidences. Especially if Monokuma's behind the motives and driving the murders, you know?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
By the way, the fourth murder of the killing school life was apparently ruled
Huh?
Whether that means something or not is something each person should think about on their own. I just wanted to tell you guys the truth, you know?
It's because Naga's talk. He is not! The truth. Are you sure you are not just trying to confuse us?
Jeez, your complaints just never end, do they?
Stop. I'm sorry. Stop. I want to fight him. Let's not do this.
If you're gonna talk like that, I don't want to tell you anymore. And even I learned that your talent is too.
Please tell me that. Huh? Are you reading Hajime like a robot on purpose? Yes.
well,
Well, that file wasn't the only thing I received from Monokuma. This is another one.
That seal.
yep.
Yeah, it's the Speak Academy school crest.
Perhaps does that have information about our stolen memories? Her voice is kind of dying for me. I'm so sorry. It's like falling off of what it usually is. Yes, she is. I'm what? Who's she? Is it me? I don't know.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about it. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's.
Wait, that's all mine? Just mine? I was responding to Aubrey. Oh, okay, cool. We're good, we're good. Gundam is going to die. I read that, Skydus. I'm not gonna believe you.
Why? Isn't that weird? Why only Hajime's information?
Jeez.
It's quite troubling that you asked me that.
Will you stop with the G's, dude? Like, seriously. Naito and TinyGeek live happily ever after living in a college and out of Bama with their Kodiak as a Pearl Faye. What the fuck? No.
I must say, it was always interesting that Hajime was the only one who could remember his talent.
Right?
But that ends now.
Oh, really? Am I gonna learn? Are you serious? I wonder why Nagita's hair doesn't respond to gravity. You know, I will say, I get bedhead like that sometimes too. E. Why are there a bunch of E's? Why are there so much E? Why E? What is E? Did you really find out why I was chosen by Hospeak Academy? Gravity does not affect anime's hair. That is true. What is happening?
Man.
I'm so concerned about why the E's though. Okay.
In a way, it's just as Chiaki said. Hajime's existence is special.
Who's Skid? Huh? Huh? Who is evil? Kid? Skid? Man? Huh? E. Reading this is wild. I can't read all of this because I'm just seeing E's. He's trying to spoil. The spoil plot? We E. Okay, fine. You guys E. I shall... What was it? Skidus? Skidus? Didus? Ditus. How do I... Oh, I can do this. Sweet. Cool. I can do that. I did a thing! I learned. Now you just sneeze. Y'all are fun. Someone's Monokuma 3 a.m. challenge. I mean, dude, I feel like it would be a bad idea if I was put into this game. You're pushing them up in the chat. Oh, okay. Did you get spoiled? Spoiled what? Something I learned recently while streaming, you can use your phone app to mod. Yeah, I've been doing that for a while. And then I just don't anymore. I really should though. They're putting spoils. What? I'll be honest, I had no idea. What was I reading? Did I read this? I don't remember. Would definitely murder someone and get away with it, thus escaping if she was in the film again. That's the thing, though. That's the thing. But that's the thing. I don't know if I would actually commit a murder or if I would just somehow, like, be so quiet that no one would notice and I would actually be able to make it out alive. Like, that would be the wild thing. I think it would be a mixture of either I somehow survive based off of pure dumb luck, not like him, or somehow I managed to get away with it and no one would even notice because either I am either the most like guilty looking person even though I am the most innocent, or somehow I end up being like the one who nobody suspects whenever I am clearly pointing to the fact that I am guilty. Like, those are my two situations. You know? The guy had a Gundam PFP, and I'll just say, like, Gundam, we stand him. Well, yeah, we like Gundam. He's a sweet bean. And what happens to his little hamsters? He's a sweet guy. Otherwise, no one's gonna take care of his hamsters, and his poor little hamsters are gonna go bye-bye. We love it. We love this Gundam with his hamsters. You were just some reserve corps student from the reserve department. I am a reserve? Wow. Wow. Thanks for just adding the just some reserve student. What the fuck is wrong with you? Dude, I actually probably would be the ultimate reserve. That would make sense. That would actually make a lot of sense for me. Huh? Reserve without talent, no less. Yeah, that would be me. Oh my gosh, I would be. Wow. That would be my life. I would be the ultimate reserve.
Well,
Unlike the primary department of main course students who possess ultimate talents, the reserve department is for reserve course students who enter the school through a basic entrance exam.
Oh my gosh, that would be me. Yay! I have no ultimate talent. I would be the ultimate reserve. Hell yeah. Don't say that. Saw your pottery in the Discord. Shush. What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. I don't do that.
Essentially, you're like a substitute for the second ring.
Thanks. Well, thanks. Motherfucker. I mean, I was a substitute for my school team too, but shut the fuck up. Damn.
Well then, that's just a name only. The reserve department pretty much only exists to increase Ultimate Academy's revenue stream. Reserve department, substitute, second string, revenue stream. What is he saying?
It means that you are literally the second choice, which means you are not an ultimate student, which also just means you are a piece of shit in his eyes. Congratulations. Mr. Beeline, I was like, yeah, actually makes perfect sense. Above average programmer? Damn. I wish. Hajime does not have ultimate talent, which is why Nagi doesn't respect him anymore. Yeah, that's what I was realizing. Like, I literally... Wow. Well, thanks. I am an ultimate reserve. There you go. That's what I am. Both in game and in real life. Yay. Okay. I really want to fight him. He's getting a pigeon. Honestly, it makes him better. I'm here for it at this point. I want to fight this motherfucker.
Like I said, to be a reserve course student, you don't need to possess an ultimate talent.
Okay, you know, nobody get ideas, but I can understand the Nagi Tiny now. Just a little. Just a little.
You have to pay a rather costly entrance fee and tuition. With the funds obtained from these exams, the Academy can focus on bolstering and researching talent. Through this, the symbols of hope can be raised.
isn't that right?
Which means you're just a stepladder.
Well, you should feel honored. Bro. Wow, I think it's also really interesting. I find it interesting, okay, that this motherfucker who's like, I don't have any talent, I'm just a useless scumbag, is here talking shit and talking down to me after he was the one who was literally saying, oh, I don't have any talent, I just got here by pure luck, it's not like I have a freaking, it's not like I am just like an ultimate student, I'm just a little average guy, and here you are making fun of me, who also happened to get into the school, who might actually have an ultimate talent, but right now is just considered the reserve student, and here you are being shitty to me whenever you were just talking down to yourself for being a piece of garbage. Shut the fuck up, man. Whew. Sorry, I'm good. I'm good, I'm fine. Nagito has a superiority complex over non-ultimates. Yeah, but that just means that he's technically not even an ultimate because he doesn't even see him that way. That's the point. He's way more reason to hate him. True. Oh, his little brother is an amazing swimmer. Yeah. An average talentless human can be put to good use for those who are known as mankind's hope. Buddy. You don't want to talk. What the hell does that mean? Perhaps you simply weren't determined enough. Okay, you're right. I don't really have as much determination as I do being stubborn, so you listen here, motherfucker. I am stubborn more than I am determined. Did you admire hope? Were you willing to sacrifice your body and soul to attend Hope's Peak Academy? No. We're in the pit arc now. If you and the rest of the chat are in the Danganronpa situation, who are you killing first? Honestly, I would hope that I wouldn't kill anyone, but I feel like I would end up, I hate to admit this, I would probably end up being like Nagito and be like, if you guys want to get out of here, kill me first. Because I don't want to have to live to see other people like forcing themselves to kill each other. Alright, I don't want to live for that, so if you're gonna kill anyone, kill me first. Like, that is what I would tell them. We're gonna save you, Tiny. No, I'm the first victim in the TinyGeek stream killing game. Damn, Chris, you really think I would do that? No. You see the anime, you already know the Priya and Nagi isn't quite like this. Not all of it, I will say that. I did stop after a certain like around the 10-minute mark is whenever I was like, yeah, I think this might contain spoilers, so I'm gonna stop playing the game or stop watching. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like, but seriously though, if I were to be put into a killing game, I would be like, I want someone to kill me first. I don't want to see more dead bodies pile. But if you're gonna kill me, make it fast. All right, I don't want to have to suffer. And the condescending look. All right. Or maybe you were just too obsessed with Hope's Peak Academy, like a fangirl following the latest trend. All right, ultimate streamer. That would be adorable. Tiny sus confirmed. It is not like that. It is not like that.
Stop.
I'd probably be the first one dead, but only because it's almost guaranteed they get it wrong. Maybe. Sussy geek. Wanted to become Hope? If that's what you're thinking, stop. Oh, he's getting mad at me. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possesses amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment that you are born into this world, you either have that or you don't. Oh, fuck.
There's no mistake.
Oh, he's angry! I hate that I kind of like it. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. Well, yes and no. Everyone has their own unique talent and individual skills, but like, bro.
You don't even know?
It's not that I don't know you. See, you sack of shit. Like, shut up. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see it? Bro. Like, I'm stealing your jacket because you did that. I want to steal his jacket. I mean, it looks good, but I think it would look better on me, okay? I'll say that. I just don't like him. Can we find Nekomaru's killer and fuck the self-righteous bullshit? No. Chiaki gave him that jacket? What? Then I'm definitely stealing that jacket. Fuck you. You're just some nobody from the reserve corps who never had a talent to begin with. Oh, shut up. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all you are.
Then I am Jess.
That's right. You were never an ultimate. You had no talent whatsoever. Wow, thanks.
I do not have any talent. I am just an ordinary high school student. Yeah, why else do you think your voice is monotone, you dumb fuck?
Man.
I feel sorry for you, though. Are you shocked to learn that you were the only one who didn't have a talent?
That's not it.
Still, if you think about it positively, it looks like there's no more reason to doubt you. Wow. Because I'm not an ultimate, you don't doubt me because there's no way that someone who is below the ultimate awesomeness that would be able to have that ability? What the fuck? Now that we know who you are, a normal, average, unbeliever, unremarkable high school student, there's no way you could be associated with the future foundation. Whoa, hold up now. Hold up. No, Nagito. No. Just because I'm an average Joe Schmo does not mean that I cannot be associated with the future foundation. I have to be. If Nagito is tiny, that would vicariously make Nagito pretty happy at least. Oh no. If it's not just Hajime, then who in the world could the traitor be? Maybe that's actually... No. Hold up. You shove those words and put it back in your mouth for a minute. That actually just means... What do you think about Chiaki? Oh, do you mean like Chiaki and myself? She and I would probably be best friends. Like, genuinely, honest to goodness, she and I would probably be best friends. So I can see that, but if you mean like a lover's thing, probably not. It would be very simply platonic. But as to what Nagito is saying, basically saying that like there's no way that I could be a traitor, that might be actually why I end up being the traitor, is because I don't have any talent. I am a worthless piece of garbage. Just because I am technically like the below average or the below the ultimate, then like that just means that I would probably be more inclined to being a traitor, because then I would want to just betray everyone. I guess Nagito is tiny true love. Oh no. Stupid theory time. What if it's not just any of the students who are the traitor, but the player playing the game being the traitor? I would be the traitor, but I would do it unintentionally, for the record. I feel like I would accidentally, honest to goodness, accidentally be the traitor. And I wouldn't even know how I did it. I probably would be like, oh, I accidentally betrayed everybody. And they were like, how the fuck, like, how do you not know? And I was like, because I don't know how I did it. I would accidentally be the traitor. The survivor of the previous killing school life, Byakuya, he would have been the most likely candidate, but he's dead now. That's probably impossible.
Hey.
Hey, are you even listening? I mean, you're the only one talking.
Hold it. There's no need for you to listen to this.
What?
Oh.
Well, it may be important to talk about who the traitor is, but we need to focus on Nekomaru's murder first. Because if we can't survive the class trial, everyone is going to die either way.
In that case, would the traitor be among those that killed as well? It's something I truly wonder about. I think Mikon could have easily been a traitor.
Yep.
Oh well, it's fine. I'll stop for now. I'm sure you will.
Hey.
If anyone is a traitor, Fabio qualifies. I mean, yeah!
You said you cleared the final dead room and obtained these files. That means you must have gone to the Octagon, right?
Hey.
Are you curious about the ultimate weapon?
So, did you find out what it was?
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Is there any reason I should answer? Oh,
Oh my gosh, quit being coy. Huh? Oh my gosh, he's basically saying, why the fuck should I tell you? Especially whenever this loser's with us. Like, that's literally what he's saying. Trader is working with Monami, who isn't into despair. Is it Nagito? That would make sense. Huh. I mean, I kind of thought that in the beginning, but I'm the one who cleared that room, and I'm free to divulge any clues that I obtained there as I see fit, you know? Are you planning to keep it a secret? Yep. Are you planning to side with the killer again?
Man.
Like I said, I'm not on the killer's side. That hasn't changed since this began. How many times must I repeat myself? I just want hope to shine even brighter. What you're saying doesn't make any sense at all. Just tell us already. Tell us about the ultimate weapon.
Jeez,
I guess I have no choice. I suppose I can tell you one little tidbit. You're right. I did go to a place that seemed to be the Octagon, and I found many different weapons. But I didn't find anything worthy of the name Ultimate Weapon. Do not lie. There is no way that is possible. How? Okay, it's fine. If he isn't the traitor, he certainly would be on their side because they are anti-Monokuma. That's true. Coming from someone like you with no talent, that's truly offensive, so shut the fuck up. Alright. But what did you say? Oh, fine, I understand. Not that the time for us to be fighting anyway. If you won't tell us, we gotta do it ourselves. Now, shall we go back to investigating Mekamaro's case? We better hurry. The class trial's gonna start soon.
you're right.
I like that Chiaki's being like, hey guys, let's focus. Let's do our task. Clap, clap, you know?
You're right, I haven't even seen the crime scene. Also, the guy in Strawberry House should be coming over to the side any moment now.
Bye now.
While we're at it, I'll go on ahead.
Okay. Who can actually stomach Monami? Huh.
Hey.
I remember lying to Tiny and saying that he was this game's Kyoko. Yeah, and I'm still somewhat pissed about that mist, because I tried to talk to him, and then now he's like this. And now I also have his underwear, which is not what I wanted. I wanted to talk to Chiaki.
Hey, Hajime.
It is okay, I already know. You want me to focus on Nekamaro's case right now, correct? Let us go do that. It is true that I am shocked, but now is not the time for me to feel that. Now is the time to finish this murder scene and murder this case, and we are going to do that. Right now, I cannot afford to be the only one who is depressed. Right, where will come next chapter? I need to survive with everyone else and return home. That is what is most important. Isn't that right?
Yep. Yeah, I'm relieved to hear that. We should get moving then.
Yes, you are right. I should just forget about it for now. I need to focus on Nekamaru's case. Okay. Okay, so this just proves that, like, not everyone... Okay. I don't know why I keep thinking this would, like, be anything. Oh. Does it mean that you can't look up? Yeah. Okay, I don't really think there's actually anything here. Yep.
Okay, what is my objective exactly? I don't care about the regulations. How's the pet, I guess? Alright, cool. Bullets. We got that, we got the wires, button, blah, 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 blah. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. It was supposed to be a strawberry house, but he appeared in the house, some unknown method. The contract elevator should be broken. Okay, so if he managed to come in here, maybe we should check out that room where he showed up. What was it? The. So, okay. Investigation. Okay. Sorry, thank you. I was kind of getting lost, low key. Oh, hi, Gundam. I've returned from the depths of hell. Gundam.
Yo.
My boy! Fuyuhiko! Hello! I don't... I will say, I think it's kind of funny that Fuyuhiko is slowly turning into one of my, like, sweet characters. I know he's supposed to be, like, you know, so evil whenever he's, like, you know, the villain or whatever. Like, the, part of the Japanese mafia. But, like, he's so squishy and he's so cute. He is such an adorable simp. Yo, sorry we're late. Hey, Kazuichi. Just so you all know, this is all thanks to me. I'm the one who fixed the elevator. I see. It's just like I said, huh?
Hey.
Hey, we're even listening to me? I'm trying to stand out here. Wait, do you not notice that he showed up here?
Hey.
Okay. More importantly, Kazuichi, did you look into that matter I asked you about? Oh, that thing about the compass? I looked into it while I was coming here, but I think this compass might be broken.
You stay quiet.
Don't tell me to be quiet, because that's going to make me do the opposite. Shut up. I didn't ask for your opinion. Just tell me the results already. Okay, why is he actually kind of cool now? Why is it kind of cool now? What the fuck? what is happening? No. I refuse to get on that ship. Huh? Well, the compass needle rotated 180 degrees while we were riding the elevator. The needle rotated 180 degrees. I see. It's just like I thought. Huh? What do you mean by that? Well, obviously, the elevator most likely rotated 180 degrees. The Nagi Tiny ship? It's already set sail. Shush. I refuse to get on it. The elevator rotated.
Now then.
Wait, was I actually right? Because I was like mentioned way earlier about like how it's like, oh, maybe it's just like rotating or like, you know, blah, 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 you know? I made that prediction earlier. If someone can find that, that'd be awesome. Yes, you were 300% correct. Sweet! Hell yeah! Maybe I'm not so average. Woo! I'm a little bit above average. Now then, I should go investigate Nekomaru's body. As if he was thumbing his nose at us, Nagita began making his way towards the tower.
Oh my.
What the hell is wrong with him? Doesn't he seem pissed off or something? Yeah, I know. And it's kind of cool, low-key, but like, yeah, he's mad at me. Nagito, what did you do? How much do you know? He knows a lot. Kazuichi's account has been added to the Truthful Dictionary Handbook. Putting the fact in tandem with Nagito falling from the ceiling to the final dead room. Yep. Hi. So I guess I could take everyone's account.
He seems mad at everyone, actually. I wonder what that means. Hi, Gundam! I could never recreate that laugh. I've made you wait.
Judgment!
Dude, props to the voice actor, man. He's so good. The time has come to destroy all murderous illusions. Okay.
But you didn't have your hamsters on you. Okay. Hi, Lihiko.
Damn right.
Nekomaru should be inside of the tower.
Yes.
I will go on ahead. We were a little late.
Well, at least now everyone has to look at the body. As soon as I came over here, I checked this first, but it looks like the panel was definitely forced open.
The elevator panel.
Hey,
It might be better to explain how the elevator is broken, huh?
No, I heard the gist of it from Nagito. They broke the elevator by tampering with the safety device, correct?
right.
Oh, looks like word travels fast. Check out that panel over there. It is just as I thought. Looks like they forced open the panel and changed the settings by tampering with the safety device.
It definitely looks like the panel was forced open, which means the elevator was broken at the house.
Doesn't look forced open to me.
They're taking a nap. Okay.
I just started for so long, finally getting milk and bread. Nap time would probably be in order. True.
Nekomaru, are you serious?
Damn it.
Guys, we all agree. We all said that he was dead. We all, like, is this just the reaction of being like, oh, being in denial until you actually see it for yourself kind of a situation?
Damn it, I do not know who did this, but this is a pretty fucked up.
Hey,
Now's not the time to get sentimental. Come on, we need to hurry up and investigate. We already investigated everything that we can here.
wow.
No, you haven't. There's still something you should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Now that Mika's no longer with us, we can't perform an autopsy.
Right?
The Kazuichi should be able to disassemble the body, right?
Oh, he can. All right, bud, start working.
It cannot be. Is that true? Are you going to disassemble Nekomaru's body?
I won't forgive you.
Don't screw with me. Hasn't Coach Nekomaru been through enough already? Not enough? Now I'm done with him.
You don't know?
Been through enough? We need to perform this investigation so we can find out who the killer is. Or perhaps you don't want to know, Akane. And maybe you don't care about what happened to Nekomaru. Damn it!
Why, you?
You stay quiet.
I can't get over the fact that every time that he says you stay quiet, like, what the fuck? Shut up. I cannot handle too much of him saying that, because, like, that is, like, fighting. That is, like, a fight or flight mode for me. I want to fight.
If you suck at using your brain and you really want to know who the killer is, try not to interfere so much.
He brings points, though, and I don't hate it. I don't hate it, but I don't like it either.
Jeez.
Come on, Kazuichi. What are you standing there for? Hurry up and get to work already.
Fine, I just have to do it, right? I know I said I wanted to see his insides, but not like this. This is just too much. What do you mean? You want to see his insides, but not like this? What, how did you want to see his insides? What kind of thing were you into?
Well,
Come on, guys. Are you feeling okay? Now's not the time to be staring into space. We have shit we gotta do.
There is something definitely wrong with him, but I kind of like it. Bro. Dom mode is some powerful stuff. He's being rude to everyone and not just Hajime. You know, that's valid.
I thought he was just threatening me differently, or treating me differently ever since he found out that I have no talent, but it seems like that is not entirely the case. His attitude towards everyone else is strange now too. But why? That might be something to keep note of.
Anything?
damn it.
Oh, so you Nekomaru, Mekaru inside of him. We've come this far, there's no way I can get sentimental at a time like this. Feel awful for Nekomaru, but is it necessary if we're gonna find out the truth behind this case?
as he forced out his voice through his clenched teeth. Kazuichi faced Nekomaru, his eyes full of determination, and began stabbing his tooled knife into Nekomaru's body. Huh? Where'd you get that cool knife? Oh, Nagito gave it to me. He stayed out already before we even went to the amusement park. So Nagito did that too. It is like Nagito has full control of the situation.
I can't say anything. I can't say anything, dude. I can't. I can't say anything.
Maybe.
Looks like the damage to his head is the reason. Huh? It's like Nagito wants to avenge Nekomaru. And you know what? I will stand by that. I'm perfectly fine with that. I will agree. That's why for the second that I saw dead Nekomaru, I wanted to kill everybody. Because I want to avenge him. If that means that I gotta kill everyone to do it, so fucking be it, I will. The reason Nekomaru died, stopped functioning? His torso is covered with huge dents. His parts are dislocated. Maybe the gear shaft broke too? For now, I try to disassembling Nekomaru's chest. That should help us learn something, right? If that is the case, I need to look at Nekomaru's body one more time. We shall look at his body. Apparently, Kazuichi is finished disassembling Nekomaru's body. I should probably check it out one more time. Okay, we have his chest. Nekomaru's chest panel is open. The lock inside is completely exposed. And he died at 7:30. What?
7:30.
It looks like the clock's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m., which means this clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30 a.m. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. It was 5:30 whenever the alarm started going off. Huh, okay. But 7:30 time is strange. We should have arrived at the tower just before 7 a.m. for Monokuma Tai Chi. Is this clock malfunctioning? No, wait.
Excuse me. This is a highly efficient radio clock.
Radio clock.
It's a type of clock that receives radio signals, so it can automatically update the time at fixed intervals. We're in a different time zone. Where are we? Simply put, it's an extremely accurate clock. Okay. Interesting. Clocks on the walls are wrong, so he actually died at 7:30. Okay. Interesting. That's right, it's a clock that will never slow down. They even designed it so it can't be adjusted. I become a Time Lord.
Aww. And you're the man of my dreams, sweetheart.
Well, even if it's an accurate clock, they didn't need to install inside your body.
Well, I think it was actually pretty good that they did.
And I'm pretty sure that I said that earlier, too. Are you saying I don't need to wear a wristwatch ever again? There's nothing more useful than this.
His point? An accurate radio clock that never slows down, huh? If that is the case, why does this broken clock say 7:30 a.m.? Because that's whenever he actually died.
Something protruding from the back of his neck. It's the good night button. And blah, blah, blah. Is there anything else to look at? Okay. Okay, there's the oil. Is there anything to look at the chest for? Pestle. Nope, it's just the clock. Okay. Okay, yeah, we got this. We're done. We're done. Let me out! Let me out! Nope, wrong button. R. Yes. What is wrong with him? He is crouching over Nekomaru's body, and it almost seems like he is glaring at him. Dude, I don't like that. I kind of like whenever he's mad. It's nice. It's a nice difference. Okay. I guess we'll be hearing everyone else's speaking. Gundam, you're up.
Fine.
Even mongrels like you possess a soul, and that soul resides within your heart. But no matter how hard you search for the inside of this machine, you'll never find a heart.
He had more heart than any of us ever did. And ever will have. Nagito is piecing the puzzle together without Hajime. Maybe he knows the murderer about this point. He does. Nagito always knows the murderer before my character does.
What happened, sinner?
Don't call me a sinner. Where did Nekomaru's soul wander off to? It's interesting to think about, don't you agree?
Not really, not for this situation. He is dead right in front of us, and you're gonna be like, oh, it's a bit of this. Stop. Looks like the damage to his head is the reason Nekomaru stopped functioning. His torso is covered in huge dents, and one of his legs is completely detached. Maybe a gear shaft broke too? Well, for now I tried disassembling Nekomaru's chest. That should help us learn something, right? Yeah, you already did that. Thank you for that. Nekomaru did have a heart disease that enlarged his heart. Probably did have more of a heart than everyone. He did.
The Monokuma file is not useful at all. Every time we get one, the information is all half-assed.
Fine.
Let me clarify. Don't get me wrong, but I'm sorry to say that I need you all to understand. Of course. And he's here.
You purposely don't write anything specific enough to lead to the killer's identity on purpose, right?
Yes! Hey,
If I wrote something like that, you'd be able to find out who the black end is.
that's right!
And if that happens, the class trial won't get heated.
Stupid brother!
Then you should have just prepared that in the first place.
Ronnie's such
You
a
stupid
dumb
little
child.
sister. You don't understand at all. The number of fans who are eagerly waiting for the moment that I present the Monokuma file is over 100,000.
100,000 people? You're just trying to scare me with made-up numbers.
It's true.
100,000 is a real number, honey. It is not made up. I have proof, you know. Well, you white guys should already know that. Especially you, Nagito.
No, they shouldn't.
Don't make me say it. It's embarrassing.
You're so evil.
I'm not. I thought that said me too for a minute.
Why did they come here again?
They should have cut my mouth shut, but right now I'm just exhausted. Wait, what? Wait, why don't you just keep talking? Keep talking, sweetheart. That's because Mana wants to enjoy the class trial.
Oh.
I was screwed up busy.
Okay, interesting.
Alright, talk to you guys. Oh, except for you. I'll get to you in a minute. Sonia, anything else from you?
I'm terribly sorry, but I simply cannot investigate Nekomaru's body.
Okay. Akane, you good? She is staring at Nekomaru's body with terrifying eyes. Hey, blood is dripping from your fist. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Well, they remember the tragedy that was Junko, yeah.
I'm good.
It's nothing. I was just holding back my anger and dug my nails into my palm. I don't like doing that, so I actually grab like a piece of clothing, like sometimes I grab my shirt or my skirt or like whatever like I'm wearing sometimes, I'll grab it and I'll grip that instead. That way I avoid accidentally digging my nails too hard into my palm and making it bleed.
Damn it.
This is nothing. It doesn't hurt at all compared to Nekomaru. He's dead though. He can't feel anything. Plus he's a robot. Akane.
I won't forgive
I'll
you.
never forgive the killer. I'll beat him up so bad they'll never walk again. Am I a weird combination of Nagito and Akane right now? If she doesn't die here, she's gonna be terrifying next chapter. Dude, I don't know.
But still, I'm sure it's painful for Kazuichi to do something like this too. We can't let this go to waste. We need to find something no matter what.
Well, I don't think we can, honey. Alright, Nagito, what'd you find?
You're the worst.
Wow! Thanks! I know I'm the worst, but what are you? Jeez, this is the worst. Huh?
Jeez.
You guys overlooked an important clue. I swear, you're just the worst. You're the dumbest assholes around. Thanks. Just as I thought, there's no way I can leave this to you guys. Hold on. I need a second. Okay. My second has passed. I'm good. Fuck you.
What are you talking about?
Well,
I found this under a fragment of the pillar that tipped over.
A door handle. Huh.
It's a doorknob.
you don't even know?
Okay. It's fine.
It looks like the screws came out with it. That wouldn't happen unless you applied a ton of force to do it. Plus, it looks like there's scratches near the base of the doorknob.
Hey,
Don't you think that's strange?
see?
Then that means it would be the other door.
If we examine the far back door at the tower, the doorknob is still intact, right?
Now that you mention it, you are correct.
Now then.
If that's the case, where did this doorknob come from? If it
is not the door that leads to the Strawberry Hall, then there can only be one other possibility. It'd have to be the door connected to the hall that we just entered from, correct? Congratulations! You just figured it out! Wow! Because the second that I saw the door handle, I was like, oh, then it can't be the strawberry door, it has to be the other door because of that reason. Bruh.
It makes sense to think of it like that, you know? We should try it out.
Try it out. How?
You don't know?
Oh my gosh.
We take the elevator to Strawberry House, and then we enter Strawberry Tower from the Strawberry Hall. That's the only way we can see the other side of that door, right?
Then do we have any clips to, like, open? There's two variants of this room. Yeah, but, like, that means we would have to open up the padlock. But the button to open the door in the Strawberry Hall is broken.
It's obvious.
We can just repair it. After all, we have the ultimate mechanic on our side.
He has a point.
Well,
Can you use the multi-tool to, like, lockpick your way through the door?
Well, you are right, but I need parts to repair the door in Strawberry Hall. I can repair it if it's broken, but I don't have enough parts, so I'm not really sure there's enough I can do about it. You have plenty of parts right here.
huh? See?
Just using Yakimaru. I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts that you can use.
Dude! I hate that he's right, but he's right. And also, considering a lot of the things that Nekomaru has, he probably has a lot of, like, useful things to be able to, like, get an engine prepared, maybe. Also, hi, Barry! Welcome, welcome. Hold on. Are you saying that we should use parts from our dead friend? I mean, you gotta use what you gotta use, I guess. And he's a robot. If he was a real person, that'd be a different situation, but he's a bot. Okay, I will say this. Props to the voice actor for doing that laugh, because I could never have done that cackle. Like, that was bold, and I like it.
It's called recycling, you dumbass. It's a much better alternative from just opposing it with the rest of the junk, you know?
Wow. You call them junk.
Hey,
Well, Kazuichi, is it possible or impossible? I mean,
I was agreeing with you until you called them junk. Like, damn. I mean, I didn't have that much care for them as much, but damn. I think the only one I really had much care for was Heko. Oh, not true. I also cared about Ibuki. I also liked Ibuki. There was Ibuki and there was, like, Heko that had potential that I could like. Everyone else didn't really care that much for. Teruteru, Byakuya, Niken, Mahiru, Hiyoko. Yeah, them don't really care that much about. But my man, he's gonna die. Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but... So seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what is going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door?
the chain? Wow, you want to call me dumb for not paying attention to the door handle that was hidden underneath the pillar? Yeah, you're too dumb to notice the obvious chains and lock on the door that is right, literally behind you? You're gonna talk about how I'm the dumb one? Wow, look at the mirror, you dumb fuck. The door that leads to the Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door will not open as long as the chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh? I do not need to worry. What does that mean?
Now then.
Why should we not worry? Kazuichi, we should get over to the Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door. Hey, I am not finished. Hajime, you're gonna come later too, right? It'd be really bothersome if you didn't. I mean, if there's someone in the tower, the door won't open at all.
Right?
So you should at least make sure you're not pulling my leg. I can pull something else if you want. After tersely saying that, Nagito left the area. Okay. Broken door must add to the truth blow section.
Huh?
What the hell happened to him? He seems on the edge about something.
Yeah, I know.
Who knows?
Damn right.
That reminds me, Nagito asked Kazuichi to do something weird for him, right? It had something to do with how the elevator spins 180 degrees. I wonder what it could be.
The leash, maybe? Sure, we can do it with the leash.
Hey.
Actually, do tell the truth. Nagito asked me to do something weird too. He told me to investigate all of the clocks inside the board buildings. Oh. So I did what he said and checked them all, but none of the clocks had their names messed up.
Jeez.
Why did he ask me to do that in the first place? I don't get that bastard at all.
Huh.
For now, why don't we head over to the Strawberry Tower too? Along with the doorknob matter, there are still too many mysteries surrounding that we don't understand. If we go to the Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some of those mysteries. Maybe.
Jeez. You're pathetic.
It looks like that's all we can do. That's over. You are right. What Nagito said about the door opening, what is he planning to do about the chain? It looks like it will not come off easily. So does Nagito have a plan or something? Jeez, I did not understand this at all.
The doors are gonna like be so powerful they destroy the door. Heal, heal, beg. Damn it, this turned into a Gundam joke somehow. I mean, I'll just do Gundam too. Thanks to Kazuichi, the elevator is working now. Alright, let's go. We walked into the elevator and made our way to the Strawberry House. Yes! What the fuck? It has been a while since I have come to the Strawberry House.
up?
Hey, you're here.
Hey, hey.
Kazuichi, how'd the repairs go?
Hey, Tongue. Nagito would be bothered if Hajime doesn't come. Yeah, they are literally enemies to lovers. That's literally what Hajime and Nagito are. He went from, like, first they were like buddies, and then they became enemies real quick, and now there's just like enemies with lover tension. You know, that is them. Batch kebab. Yeah, well, the damage wasn't too bad once I got the part, so I was able to fix it right away. You got a lot of nerve saying that whenever you use Nekomaru's parts without my permission.
Hey, hey.
Well, I mean, even so.
Now then.
Anyway, now that we're all here, why don't we hurry up and try it out?
And if a Trigger Happy Havoc joke happens, I'm gonna have Vietnam flashbacks.
What will happen if you press the button to Strawberry Hall's door?
Even so.
There is no way it will open. You have not done anything about the chain.
Yep. Hajime's still Nagito's crush. You're right on that one. I was about to say something, but I'm like, let's not add more fuel to the ship, okay? I don't need to add more fuel to the ship that I already have done just by being myself.
Hey.
The door to Strawberry Hall behind Nekomaru's body was blocked up by that chain, remember? If you do not do anything about that, it doesn't even matter if you fix the button on the outside. Well, we'll know if we try it out.
It's not even worth trying out.
No, we have come this far. If he is saying that we should try it out, we should give it a shot. Let us trust this fucking asshole of Nagito. That'd be great.
Okay, fine. Excuse me, boys.
There is no way that this door will open, no matter if the child is chained up. I have a feeling of resignation. I press the button.
Komahina, Nagito, and Hajime is already super popular. Really? Wait. What the fuck?
Hey.
Weird. But why did it open?
Impossible.
Where did the chain go?
Hold it.
Hold on a sec. That's not the only thing that's strange. That is right. There is no other way to say this. This definitely looks weird.
What do you mean, huh?
Hey!
Hey, doesn't this look the same as whenever we were in the Great Tower? Huh? Huh. Okay. Interesting. Magic. Hajime literally is the hurdle for most of Nagito's desires. No, I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah, you're right. When we were inside the tower, Nekomaru's body was in front of the far back. Which means this body should be in the front door of the Strawberry Hall. So if we enter from Strawberry Hall, his body should be in front of the door we walked in. Okay. Hold on. Let me think. Okay, what if, I don't have a mouse with me, but what if the two buildings, the hexagon and the red, the green and the red, what if those things are actually the ones turning? If the room is staying the same and it's not changing at all, and we're also basically staying the same and or turning a little bit, what if the rooms themselves are turning? To make it, because like, then this would be this, and then the red would be where the green is, the green would be where the red is, and then like they're like kind of alternating in a weird way, and like a weird like gear thing. We walked in the Strawberry Hall, his body would be right in front of the door as we walked in. Why isn't it like that? Why is Nekomaru's body in front of the door of the Great Hall? That is also why I kind of suspected that. Because of the hologram of the Monami, instead of red and green, what if the yellow is turning? Yeah. That could also be it. But then, like, that makes me more confused about the elevator. Like, are these connected? Are we connected? Is the quote-unquote elevator and this yellow section, the room, is that turning? Like, are we connected to that? So whenever we want to go to the other side, we connect to the other side. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, really? Oh. I just want to understand the mechanics of how that works, because, like, I can say that, but I can't fully envision about what exactly I'm trying to discuss, you know? Like, I want to envision it properly, because, like, the second that I saw the Monami on the floor, I was like, oh, both rooms are the elevators. Oh. Got you. Okay, makes sense. But I noticed the Monami not changing. So, like, whenever we went to the other room, I saw that Monami was facing us from the grape room, and then she's also still facing us from the strawberry room, which is why I was like, okay, hold on. Why is Monami's face staying the same looking at us? Like, that was like my first indicator, but I didn't really think anything of it because I'm just like, oh, well, they changed the floor. So, yeah. And that is why there's a delay. Oh, okay. Nekomaru's body in front of the door to the hall.
Hey.
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I assembled the body all moved too. Huh.
The body isn't the only thing that moved. Even the tipped over pillar and the spilled oil.
It did. Oh, that's showing the movement. You keep entering from the same door, you just got turned around. Oh, I
I see. Okay. They all moved the exact same way. The crime scene looks identical to how we saw it whenever we entered the hall. But it's also different. Everything that was at the crime scene inside of the tower shifted to the opposite side. As if rotating 180 degrees, correct? Yeah. I cannot imagine that the door actually rotated 180 degrees, but also no chain, yeah. Is that really what this means? Yeah. No, it is more than that. I feel like there is an even greater mystery here. A mystery so great that it could be drastically affect the outcome of the case. We might have to rethink this. We might need to fundamentally rethink how we have been approaching this case. Huh. Interesting. And then to the choosable section of your handbook. Okay. Now you can drop from the floor of red into green. Then that means he knows. Oh, motherfucker. Change that out to your handbook.
I see.
The chain disappeared. This strange feeling I felt whenever we went back to the fort between the two towers. It's just as I thought. It was definitely the right choice to confirm this. Nagito. Still annoying as ever. Just as you thought, then you already knew about this mystery. You have a bad habit of relying on others whenever you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first? Wow. Okay. Shit, okay.
See?
That door in the far back with a picture of a grape on it? Maybe there's a clue hidden there. There is a clue on that door.
Or maybe the lack of.
It is the door with a picture of the grapes on it. It should lead to the hall, huh? One of the doorknobs is gone. It is like the screws came out of it.
Now then.
It's the same as that doorknob that was on the floor.
See?
See? The screws came out with it, right? Then the doorknob next to Nekomaru's body came off of the hall into the hall.
Well,
Ay. Oh, sorry. That was supposed to be my character. Oops.
When you said clue, we were talking about this. But what is it a clue to?
It tries to show that he like tried to get out. I think.
what?
Huh. Okay. Oh.
Did you get even more confused? No need to worry. Just one clue will change everything.
Huh?
All the mysteries will be solved, as if everything were linked together. If you can reach it. It's just like I did.
Oh, he wants me to play the roulette and take a risk. Okay.
What does that mean? Even if I am asking that, Nagito probably will not give me an answer. It would just be a waste of time to ask.
It appears that it's time for the class trial.
Oh, you motherfucker. Alright, yeah.
Alright.
To tell you the truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already.
Then do it. I will be right back. Literally give me 3 seconds. I gotta turn the light on. It's getting dark in here. I forgot to turn the light on earlier. I'm back.
It really did not take me long to do that. I just had to get up and go to the other side of the room for a minute.
Alright, cool.
Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch.
Then do it. Leave us alone then.
Though I really don't feel like it, I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial. Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
Uh-huh.
It looks like it is going to start. Another class trial.
Hey!
How are we oh, sorry. Nagito is apparently consuming my voice and my brain. I am becoming Nagito. How are we supposed to get into the trial ground?
Damn it!
You are right, we cannot do anything unless we get out of the building. Hane, did something happen?
Hey, hey!
No, well, do you guys hear something? Hear something.
Hey, hey!
What do you hear this time?
The Nagi Tiny and Rich continues. No.
Suddenly, as if cutting off Chiaki, our surroundings started to shake and rumble, and then it suddenly appeared before us.
What the actual fuck? Was this building built on top of the freaking mountain?
Is he telling us to go inside from here? Seems that way.
Alright, I'm gonna go. Just hold on, Nekomaru. I'll make sure I avenge you. Not for me, dog, motherfucker.
You're pathetic.
Jeez, at least be a little more cautious. It's obviously a trap.
It appears you cannot escape.
I agree. I detect the scent of danger. Even my familiars are saying don't go inside.
It's nearly
Just a good old Monokuma side entrance. Interesting.
How interesting. If you can kill me, you're welcome to try. Try stabbing your sword through my very heart.
You should never entice me to stabbing, okay? Because I just might. You laugh as if I was joking.
Now then, we shall get moving as well. Yep. Yeah, you're right. It's annoying.
Oh, you better not. Sorry! It's annoying, but if Miss Sonya's going, there's no way that I'm not gonna go. It's so damn annoying, though. He doesn't realize he'd die 1,000 times over for his living death.
I guess it does not matter if it is a trap or not. One by one, everyone went into the Monokuma Rock until I was the only one left. And then it was time for me to take a step forward. We're the same, you know. The same stepladders. What are you doing, stepladder? No! Huh? Nagito was suddenly standing next to me with his eyes locked and onto the Monokuma Rock.
Bro.
Other than the small movements in his mouth, he was perfectly still. You and I are just stepladders. For everyone who holds the title of Ultimate, I always believed that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place.
Wow, both of you assume that I don't. I know my place.
What are you saying?
Man,
That's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time. And from that, true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent who had survived would be true hope. But it wasn't. There's no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't. What kind of hope comes from killing people?
what?
Really? Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope?
No, it's not.
You're wrong. It's only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours weak hope.
Isn't that right?
After all, that's what it means to live, right?
And you're getting a little off the track.
There is no way I'm going to accept that.
Well,
Oh well, it's not like that's what I wanted to say to you anyway.
hey,
There's this one novel I like. It's a peculiar mystery story.
Whoa, we're gonna get personal with this? What the fuck? This is not in my agenda. This was not in my plan. Why are you? Okay. Sure, tell me about the story, I guess, before we go on to this trial.
Its story is told from a point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. Whenever you get to the end, surprise, surprise, it was actually the girl that was the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully so that the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer, which means that the killer you were looking for the whole time was inside of you all along.
Is this also trying to get a reference to the one guy? Well, it's not really, but like there was a guy and he was like had like really messed up thoughts about his daughter, and then to like keep himself from like trying to do anything towards his daughter, he ended up like committing die because he didn't want to hurt his daughter. There was a story about this, by the way. This is a story. But like it kind of helps like give insight about like someone's psychotic mind, as well as showing about like control and goodwill to prevent like clearly like indicating that a lot of stuff can potentially be like fallen to you, and the fact that you have the will not to like enact on clearly bad things is like really interesting. I talked about that mental psyche. I kind of went down a ramble right there. I'm so sorry. It probably made 0 sense. But anyway, how do you feel about novels like that? I actually find that very interesting. I'm lost. Don't worry about it, Fairy. It's okay. Don't worry about it. My brain lagged. It's okay. Don't worry. It's cool. You know what needs to know what the hell I was just talking about. I don't even know if I even made sense of it.
What the heck are you talking about? You were just jumping from one topic to another. And I cannot comment on a book that I have never read before. But like, that sounds really interesting about like a murder mystery, and the time to find out it was actually the writer who was murdered. Hi!
No good at all.
Fairy Ska? Fairy Ska. Such a normal answer. I should have expected that from a talentless reserve corps student like you.
I mean, I said I find it interesting. Motherfucker, come on.
But I know that you won't matter at all. So why do I care about you?
I don't know, man. I don't know why you care about me.
You admire hope, and I love that.
Right?
So in some ways we're similar, but maybe that difference is making me so emotional. Enough already.
And that's what calling me talentless. No, I honestly would not mind if he called me talentless, because I might not have talent, but damn it, at least I seem to have more heart than he does. Like, holy fuck.
I do not have time to argue with you. Let's go. Everyone is waiting. Everyone, huh? So you still believe you're just like everyone else? Reserve Corps students are so full of themselves. I'm not... Okay.
See ya.
Nagito's chilling laugh continued as he disappeared into the Monokuma rock. Calm down. That is right. I need to calm down. I took several deep breaths, and once my nerves are settled, I stepped into the Monokuma rock.
Okay. And then we went into an elevator, and then we went further and further down, and then nobody said anything. And I'll be honest, anytime I would probably be in this elevator, I would always make some really awkward comment or make a really awkward joke, and then might even just be like, or probably like maybe sneeze. Just break the silence, you know? It's like, do something to break the silence. Holy fuck.
The elevator shook violently as it descended in an ever-increasing speed.
When we're in a normal elevator that shakes this bad, reminds me how efficient that elevator in the funhouse was. It didn't even...
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That is probably true. The elevator continued to shake and descended deeper and 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 deeper until suddenly it stopped like it always does. And then the door opened.
I hate it. Oh my gosh. This is very much giving me Alice in Wonderland vibes. And the old Dumbo movie. Does anyone remember the old Dumbo movie whenever like Dumbo ended up getting drunk? And also one of the old things about Winnie the Pooh with the heffalumps and woozles. If anyone remembers that, whenever he was dreaming. And it was like a weird dance thing. It's trippy as fuck. I understand your desire to applaud at this wonderfully vulgar trial ground, but it's so exhausting to discuss the useless things. So let's just get on with it already. So I need everybody killed him. I want that to be true. But like, I feel like she's too weak to do it. You know? I wouldn't be surprised if she ended up being a killer, but I think she's too weak. My chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad. Hey! Don't go talking without permission after I've already said my catchphrase. You don't have a catchphrase.
Angry.
I know it is, and I'm not spoiling. Okay. Thank you for not spoiling. Otherwise, I'll roll a dice, and based on the result, I'll have you at a... What the fuck?
An extreme punishment.
Now then.
Let's get on with the trial once again. Let's get a move on, boys and girls. All right. And so it begins. I hope this would never happen again, and now it is happening for the 4th time. Weirdly enough, I actually care about some of these guys. It's gonna be weird for them to like end up being the traitor. The curtain to the 4th class trial was about to open. Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager, my boyfriend. He was more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone that I had ever met, and a good guy. Truly, he was more man than any of us, and he had more heart than any of us could ever hope to have. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that. He still tried to live earnestly, and just whenever I had finally gotten used to his new form. Tiny's a simp. But he's mine, but... Nekomaru's killer is one of us. Killing someone because it is the only way to survive is no excuse. I will not let this be excused. I won't forget this. The person who betrayed Nekomaru, who betrayed their friends. I will never, ever forget them. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun. Would you like to see price?
Yes, please.
Ooh. Okay. I think the Coleman's one of the 8 survivors. I'm pretty sure, yeah. You say I won't forgive them so many times. You know they're gonna end up forgiving them. Fair.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Why is Mikan's the most like a cross than it is an X? I really think she was just taken off the island. She actually wasn't killed. And plus, the little like the change to the X rather than it being an X but like a slightly crooked plus sign is really showing that actually she probably lived, you know, and she just became a new addition for the despair group than anything else. That just helps prove my theory though about what happened to Mikan.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go. Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
You will be.
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me.
Yep.
I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Uh-huh.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident?
Yeah, let's do that.
We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there.
7 a.m., huh?
Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Okay.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
Cause we should keep it in your pants right now, okay? We're in the middle of a trial.
Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Oh my gosh.
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Whoa, what?
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, you could probably do the splits real easy.
Girl, you're the ultimate gymnast.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too. From Strawberry House, obviously.
Well, thanks for clearing that up, sweetheart. We never would have known that you went over to the Grape House. Never mind the fact that you guys said earlier that you guys couldn't even get into the room. But yeah, Toby totally didn't just pay attention.
As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall.
Mm-hmm.
But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Okay.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
How? Definitely.
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes.
Okay.
One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
Okay.
You're the cruelest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously.
Lover squirrel, cute. Have you heard Nekomaru die before getting up even? Yeah.
We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Yeah, because we have a lot of unfinished answers.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon.
Wow! That dude, for someone who likes a character, or who likes someone, that was very insulting. Like, very insulting. Also, can I just see a picture of the Nekomaru picture, please?
Well, the weapon is obvious, right? What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You can totally tell just by looking.
You can tell what the weapon is by looking. It would not be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably... Are you fucking kidding?
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
If it was
wait.
unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
Okay.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. The weapon is decided.
No, I need to agree with him. I love Nagito being a bitch. I think it's kind of funny too. I like it, but it's weird. Now they know what's a weapon, like you said, looks like it was a case, but he took it from a
I guess we should
surprise.
figure out the weapon first.
I got this. I got
The weapon
this.
was right there at the scene of the crime.
I gotta focus. Time to hone in. For Nekomaru's sake.
No, the hammer. The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beating.
Did that not hit? Wait! No! I need to agree.
Damn it!
I need to agree, but it needs to be the
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
with the wire because they tied
The
him
weapon
up.
was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar,
Okay,
huh?
how do I fist forward?
No, the killer used and beat the crap.
If it was unexpected.
That's right.
It was a surprise beating.
What? But it doesn't make any sense. But, like, it does!
Damn it!
What?
I
They
guess we
used the
should
wire
figure
and
out the
tied
weapon
him up.
first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
You're on the wrong thing. It's wrong.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer.
Fine.
The killer used that hammer
Oh, right. I gotta...
and beat the crap out of him.
Fuck. Remember how the hammer looked... Yeah, it did. There was no stains on it, which is why it had to have been that pillar.
Damn it!
Oh. I just answered my own
Guess we
fucking
should
question,
figure
didn't
out
I?
the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
Wow. I just answered my own
Pillar,
shit.
huh?
No, the hammer. The killer used that and beat the crap out of him.
The oil on the floor? What? So they're saying that the hammer was used to kill him. No, but it wasn't.
Damn it!
But it wasn't used to kill him. It was used to...
I guess we should figure out
It was
the
just
weapon
set...
first.
How is it the oil on the
The
floor?
weapon was
Hold
right
up.
there at the scene of the crime.
When Nekomaru was killed, the blood was splattered, and he was killed with the hammer.
No, the
when the hammer
hammer.
being covered in blood. That's what I mean.
The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
But the new looking hammer. I don't know. Because the blood said he was killed with a hammer. Shouldn't the hammer be blood? That's what I mean. So it can't be the hammer. So at first I was like, well, maybe he was right about like some of the attacks, but not like the killing blow. The broken pillar. I tried that too! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die before the end of this.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
No.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer. The killer used and beat the crap out of him.
There's no hammer. But okay.
Damn it!
The fuck?
I guess we should figure out the weapon.
The weapon was right there. Just
That pillar.
no, the hammer. The killer used and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
I did it wrong. It's new hammer.
That's right. It was a surprise beating.
The
weapon is decided.
It's not. It's not. You can reload. I can. I can, but that just means I have to restart all of this dialogue.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer. The killer used that and beat the crap out of him. No,
I don't
that's
get
wrong.
that, but you know what? It's fine.
No, I can't accept that hammer was the murderer.
I will be right back. Give me just like, I don't know, a few minutes, okay? am back. Sorry about that. I had to reheat my tea. It was getting cold. Ugh. Gotta get readjusted and recomfortable. Okay, because there's blood on the hammer and not the murder weapon, because the broken pillar had blood and oil, not the hammer. That's what I mean! Like, that's what I was trying to counter with at first, but it was like, but then it's all an agreement spot, and I was like, wait, could it? Okay. I'm back. I got tea. I've reheated my tea, so now it's warm again. Alright, let's continue. Boop. Can I accept the hammer was the murder weapon? Okay.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
It's too obvious. Like, it's because
A
it's
lot
too
of oil
obvious
was flowing
that makes
from
it not
Nekomaru's body,
okay.
Just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
Yeah.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, Jackie and I had the same thought for a minute. Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
But why?
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
See? See, we're all asking the same question. What the fuck kind of logic is this?
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Never call him baby gangsta. He's a very good man.
Baby gangster? Me?
Weirdly enough, he's starting to become my comfort character. I don't know how to feel about that. Sort of stupid. Like, we all knew that. Like, that was all a collective mind. He's a good mechanic, but he ain't very smart and everything else.
Just so y'all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Hold on. I literally was mid-sipping my tea whenever he said that shit. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude?
I thought maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
Wow. Words I want to say to this guy. He's lying to not look dumb. I want to put him on a leash and drag him through the courtyard.
Seems that was a waste of time.
Yep.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
Pillar.
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
The pillar.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle?
Okay.
If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
The pillar. The actual weapon has oil on it, but if there is something of the crime that had oil on it. The broken pillar.
I see.
Yep.
The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Yep.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
Something like that.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
How do you know? Did you try?
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
Yeah. Akane and this guy tried, but... It's no use. It's barely budging. Well, like that pillar got clobbered by Nekomaru. Yeah, that I will fully believe. Didn't I tell you?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy.
Yep.
But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Nekomaru.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Nekomaru.
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
Yep.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
That I will agree with.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I don't know, man. He actually might in order to save everyone else. Let's be real here.
guess you're right.
What the heck?
But it does bother me a little. The word. We don't talk about that word. By the way, the fourth murder that killing Skull Alive was apparently ruled as a self-death. Huh? No, that would not matter. That should not matter. There is no way Nekomaru would commit such a crime.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
Girly, speak. I gotta know.
Yes, for reals.
That sounded like the most robotic voice I've heard for her.
I see. So my gut was right after all.
Not entirely.
All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all.
Okay.
Sonia, here I go!
Aw, so cute. Okay. I was thinking something fell, but no. Okay. I want to hear this first.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
Okay.
What about tipping the pillar over?
But how?
They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Yeah.
Sonia, you go, girl!
That's an
I'm getting hella excited!
Something's wrong here. The killer murdered Nekomaru by tipping over that pillar. Is that really it? I don't think so.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
We have broken doorknob, pillar fragments, the chain, the tipped over
The
pillar.
pillar was not lifted. Beating him with it is beyond a dream.
Okay. Pillar fragments
What
on
about
tipping
tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
That was a voice crack on that eye
Considering
there.
the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl!
Yeah, but like,
I'm getting hella excited!
use the fragments on the tipping pillar. Huh? Ah, shit. Wrong button.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar
Okay.
was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
Okay.
What about tipping the pillar over?
No, that's wrong.
How exactly? Because, like, I can see the point, but I also don't see that
If
happening.
Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
That's it. That's what I forgot. The fragments. They were underneath the body, not on top, which means they fell first.
Huh? Fragments?
Yeah. There were fragments underneath the body.
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body.
Which means it fell first before he fell.
If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed it, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
Yep.
I briefly considered that too, but it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
No, Sonia, you're okay. But you had a thought there. You rolled with it. You had a good idea. You did have a good idea.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
That is the question.
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
Because it has the oil blood splatter all over it. That's why we're gonna focus on it.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Go with that. Go with your gut, honey.
Why are you so certain about that?
He has a point there.
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
Wow, thanks.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
No, we can't. Nice of you to finally comment in. Huh?
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed.
They used a bomb. They used a kaboomy. They used a kaboomy. They went into the thing. They went into the evil room and then went kaboom boom.
Is that true?
No boomies? Oh, really? They did use the final dead room. Okay. Was it to get that hammer? Because like there were hammers in there. So that's a lame way to get it.
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
He doesn't want to say. That is where the hammer came from. That's lame.
Same as usual.
Oh, the music changed. Okay.
You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
Okay. Why is he getting cool? Why is this happening? What the fuck?
What did you say?
Okay, so it's clear that he was actually killed in this quote-unquote strawberry tower, and then made it appear that he was actually killed in the grape tower. That was my theory. Therefore, it does actually have to be one of the guys. I want to say it's Kazuichi, but that seems way too clear of an answer, and I don't think it's Fuyuhiko. So the only other option, which also doesn't make sense because their alibi was whenever the alarm went off. Because it couldn't be in Fuyuhiko. Huh? I'm just going through a list. Fuyuhiko was awake and he saw him go. And like it was obviously clear that they were talking about how like he was from the strawberry room anyway. So whenever Fuyuhiko saw him leave to go to the strawberry room at around 5 o'clock in the morning before his alarm went off. So Fuyuhiko has an alibi. He's in the clear. The tower's insane though. Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing. He was in the tower, but he was on the strawberry side. And the only people on the strawberry side are the guys. So Nagito, Fuyuhiko, Gundam, and Soda. And then there was Soda, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko who were awake and around each other at around 5:30 because that annoying alarm started going off. Nagito was dead to the world, I guess. And though Soda has, like, probably the most logical sense to destroy Nekomaru, this person did not have any mechanical instinct. And it could not have been Fuyuhiko, which either just brings it to Gundam or Nagito. And I don't really think it's Nagito, because he's a piece of shit, but he doesn't really intend to kill anyone. Oh, right, he was talking.
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito, what the hell happened to you?
He met me. Tiny is so mean to her ship. Good.
How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
Because he's pissed that someone killed his friend. This was someone who was innocent. This is someone who was kind. This is someone who would literally give you the back off of his shirt, and someone fucking killed him.
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Yet you figure that out now? Come on. Everyone should figure that out a long time ago.
What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Fair.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough.
Now you'll see us through the TinyGeek is a secondary for him. No. Would he know? I feel like I would say something like as an aggravated person, and then he would probably say some like snarky remark. He's like, oh, you know, you like me or some shit. I'm gonna get so pissed off I actually might punch him in the gut.
But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
Okay. Wait, what if it was the hammer? What if it actually was the hammer? What if we used the hammer to shatter the pillar? That way, it's like at a certain pristine moment, it would woo, clunk, and to do that. That's not it? Really? Then what's the point of the hammer? Is it just there for decoration to try to give an implied idea that it was actually used to kill Nekomaru whenever it clearly wasn't? That was very poor of the killer to do so.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon?
Nagito doubled over at the strength of Tiny Fist, but looked up with a smirk all the same. Is that all you got? Such timid foreplay. You must be pampering me. I would kick him in the face. I would kick him. Dude, are you kidding? Of everything that I know that I have more strength in, I have more strength in a kick than I do a punch. Are you kidding?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
Yeah. Who or what is the ultimate weapon? I want to say it's a nuke, but that can't be it.
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Yeah, because this is him we're talking about.
Of course I know, but I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
Wait! 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 The ultimate weapon that Nagito is talking about. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is it the bomb? Is it that giant bomb? The timer bomb thing of the island? Oh, buddy boy. Hold up. Does he have control of that giant, like, bomb thing with the timer on it about this island that keeps on going off?
You've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly.
Oh?
Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon.
You're not the ultimate weapon, sweetheart. You can say that, though, for your sake and for your ego, but no.
I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory.
Uh-huh.
It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
No. Everyone has seen it like strawberry patterns and walls.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
I see.
Oh my god, he's so precious! I just want to give him a little pat on the noggin!
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Yeah, of course he is.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
Well, clearly not him. Or Nagito tell Fuhiko to check. What did Nagito tell Fuhiko to check? Nope, wrong button. Hold up, checking. Huh. I am like quickly and intensely looking at everything. Hold on. Apparently the okay. Something to do with that Nekomaru has. The timer? The clocks. Yeah. I noticed that. I mean, I remember the time. But what does that have to do with anything? $5 a.m. Okay. Ultimate one is Nagito's sudden appearance. Ah. Something is wrong with the time. But it's off by 2 full hours. Yeah. Okay. What was the question? I didn't pay attention. Something is wrong with the time. Talking about charts receives radio waves that fix intervals and automatically adjust itself if the time is off. Basically, it's an amazing precise clock that can be tampered with, not even to set the time. Nikomaru uses the alarm clock to recover from sleep. The clock's alarms are stopped at around 7:30, and the alarm was set to 7:30 as well. So it's off by 2 hours. What is on Nikomaru's chest? The clock.
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Oh, there's a secret to the funhouse?
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you?
Aren't you also supposed to be a symbol of hope?
Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Oh, damn. Strange feeling. Okay.
Except for Hajime?
Yeah.
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Oh my gosh, this just sounds like some weird, like secret gay porn. I didn't read the fan fiction. Hold on. I was so focused on trying to get everything else out. Now how does the tiny knocked him to the ground, being picked up by the chin. He coughed a moment before gazing up at his judge. His hope. Ah, such passion. The hope I was longing for. It's not hope. It's not hope.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right?
Yes.
Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse.
Yes.
Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower.
Okay.
But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower.
Close, yeah.
It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Okay, she was adorable for saying the word sweet like that. That was cute.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Simp.
Faux show. I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
Did you just say faux show? Faux show, I know what I'm doing. The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. Faux show. That's so cute. The tower breeze around, broken doorknob, strange feeling in the tower. That's why.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
No, but yes.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it? It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Shut up, you simp. Not exactly the same. If that was the only mystery, there is no way Nagito would mention it here.
In truth, Strawberry Tower are actually the exact same place.
They're not, though.
No, that's wrong.
That's what I wanted to counter, but I wanted to hear everything else first.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Not really.
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Wait, what?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
Get off your simping horse for a minute and stop trying to suck that tit.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange?
Sorry. That was so out of line. I'm so sorry.
When we went to
I was
Great
just
Tower
so mad
Great
because
Hall,
he's literally just
Nekomaru's body was in front
so
of the door to
stuck up,
Strawberry Hall.
like the simping ass, that it is unreal.
But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Great Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something.
No.
If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Sometimes that's all it is.
Does that mean he's wrong?
I mean, he is, but
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building.
yep.
Bow down.
Okay, and now we're gonna try to counter her.
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
It's interesting to see her be so talkative in this one.
While we were moving from Great Tower to Strawberry Tower,
Okay, if Nagito dropped, then Nekomaru hiding my fanfic. Huh?
but we should have all been together during that time. Even if we tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
No.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there's no bread, let them eat cake.
Sonia, be careful with that sentence. You just might end up decapitated just like Marie Antoinette. Maybe your ancestor for all I know. Alright. There was also the oil on the floor though.
There are many different ways.
Oh gosh, how do I do the buttons again?
The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled.
Okay.
And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Okay, we're good.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
Huh?
It seems
Oh, the
you
pillar.
have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strict wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene. He could have moved it all, easy as pie.
Uh-oh, I'm in danger zone apparently. There's definitely a hole in that one. She said, okay, so it had to have been something that she just said.
Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Allow me to cut through
I think
those
it's there.
words.
Moving the body and pillar is possible. But it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Yes.
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too.
Yep.
Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
I mean, it is, but you have to like...
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
Yeah.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's okay. Whenever you get into that headspace, it's understandable that you kind of get a little off the track. I would know.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
Shut up! I'm taking your beanie.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
I mean, they are, but they aren't.
We can't be certain of that either.
Mm-hmm.
Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yep.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
Yes and no.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
No idea, huh?
Well, I can't really explain it without having a visual idea of how I'm going to explain it, because that also makes sense for me to explain it. This mystery ties into the secret of the fun house, but we do not have enough clues to solve that mystery. The Chiaki hoodie? Yeah, it's very cute. Then the only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues. Nagito!
Hey, Nagito. I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up.
I hate that I like this.
Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Okay.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
Okay.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly.
Oh my gosh, you already knowing cocky son of a bitch, just hurry up and give us a little hint. If you want us to do this properly, then give us the hint and go on your merry way.
It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Oh, he already has his suspicions. He already practically knows who it is. This is just gonna help determine who exactly it is and help clarify who his real suspect is. Oh, I hate that I like it. This is getting interesting.
Is he talking about the traitor?
He's already playing the next trial out. Bro, motherfucker's a smart guy.
Respect. If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to him?
Oh, he read some files, buddy. He knows a lot of shit. Plus, he talked about the murder. Wait, what happened after the fourth one? Wait, after the fourth one, then it was Junko. Then it was like they took a dead body back out and then they exploded it. Right. Okay. Okay. This is how this is gonna play out. All right then.
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
Mukuro, the murder that wasn't a murder, yeah.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
You took the highest risk is why.
He performed the appropriate action in order to learn the secret. Could he be talking about the life-threatening game?
You're talking about the final dead room, right?
Mm-hmm.
You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
Yep. You found actually a lot of information.
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it.
He saw out the window. He got to see all those files. He got a lot. I just yanked on that thing. He found Yoshi Haji.
In
He
the
did.
depths of the final dead room.
He found he literally found all of the closet, all the skeletons in his closet.
Mikuro Ikusawa, the secret 17th student on this island. Watch out for her. Wow, it's almost like I can still hear Kyoko.
And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself.
Please tell me we can look out the window.
In that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Can we look out the window? Damn it!
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you.
Yes!
At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
You finally get the picture? Yes.
A picture?
Yes. Show me. Show me.
Yep.
Show me. Show me. Show me. Oh, why did he give a cold stare whenever he answered that? What the fuck? That's concerning. Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket.
See? This is it.
Let me see. Show me. 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 And as he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again.
Wait. What? Whoa. Wait. 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 Okay. So like, is the entire school like a weird ass simulation thing? Like everything's kind of like an illusion kind of a situation, and like we're all actually just here on this campus, and it's just a giant area that makes it look like it's an island, and it's really not an island? Or were we just like drugged so much to the point that they just like took our bodies, flew us over here, and then just dropped us off? Huh?
I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House. from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird?
Yeah.
If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking,
Also, that means that this is moving? What?
then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
A lot. Lots of things that should not make any sense in this picture.
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
Why did you say it like that? What the fuck? Thinking time. What the hell was that? As long as you don't call it Heyman's Gambit. Yeah, I would rather it be called thinking time, but the way that he said it is so wrong. What does not make sense in this picture? Everything doesn't make sense in this picture. The grass. Not the grass, the trees.
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
I will say, if he talked to me and like called me TinyGeek or whatever with that voice, it would probably annoy the fuck out of me. I will say that.
Yeah, it should have been.
Yeah.
Then this is definitely strange.
Yeah. Why is the first floor so high up?
This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor.
Yeah.
Angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
Yeah.
I see. And is that it?
Well, it's also just the fact that there's trees everywhere. We never saw trees like that. That's like a fucking forest. There's more to this than what meets the eye. Nagito there said there are a lot of things that do not make sense in this photo, which means there are other contradictions contained in it. There's a lot. What does not make sense in this picture? A lot! Oh my gosh, really? You're not on the island because he dragged you and took you here.
It's the tower, right? There's only one tower in the picture, and that's why we've been thinking all along. Which means it's not so unnatural at all, don't you agree?
Crap! Sorry. Okay, it's not the tower then. Then is it the sky? I'm like looking deep at this photo. The sky? Being blue? What?
The structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was.
Tiny, now you just got as you regained composure from the blow. This can't be all that you have. Don't shield me from the truth of what you're feeling now. I want to understand all of it. No.
Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle.
Yeah.
Which means...
Oh, they should be on the other side. Oh. I didn't...
see Grape House behind it.
I didn't notice the angle. I'll be honest.
But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
Oh, I can see where there should have been an angle for a little bit of the grape house. Okay, I get it. Keep going.
That's right. Good call.
Don't say that.
In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
Okay.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me.
Dude, the way he just said that, do your own thinking. Like that, I like that.
If you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this.
Dude, I don't like that I'm liking this a little bit.
It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student.
Shut up!
Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
Oh my gosh. I want to fight him so bad.
The other clue. Is he talking about that one time? Why, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up. How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
Yes.
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
A hidden door.
The top floor, right?
Yeah.
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already.
Uh-huh.
Top floor. So the third floor?
Oh, so they're above us. Huh, okay.
But the Monokuma Archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
It means that we're technically just going up and down on an elevator. Or maybe. Maybe that door doesn't even exist at all. Okay. Sorry, I was really sitting there and thinking for a minute.
Was that thing just now another hint to figuring out the mystery behind the funhouse's structure? The reason Nagito appeared from the third floor. Using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if you just think about it.
Okay, it's because it's on a floor. It's a floor bubble. But the elevator thing is what makes it a little bit confusing because it turns a whole 180 degrees. Wait. Nope, I lost it. The brain just went dead. The scowl from the score and Tiny spoke volumes, and yet her fists trembled, her palms discolored by nails digging into them. As prepared to smite the sentence, it's just for herself. It's like Nave's so sure of himself. Yeah, valid. Using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it.
Alright, let us do this.
And logic dive, okay. Whee! Yay! Whee! I don't know why I actually like this mini game. It's kind of fun. Whee! Ow! Sorry. Thank Fluff Bunny, it wasn't Hangman's Gambit. Yeah. I am running into all types of things because I'm not really paying attention, I'll be honest. How? Okay, that one should not have counted. I was on that edge. I was living life on the edge. Let me live life on the edge, damn it. They don't exist, they exist. They do.
Life is an illusion. Everything you know has been a lie. Why did you do that at the last minute, you son of a bitch?
Ah, how dare you!
Question 2. Are Strawberry House and Grape House the same building or two different buildings? They are the same building.
Whee! That's a cool design.
Question 3. How are Strawberry House and Grape House positioned to each other?
Vertical. Ooh, vertical. I'm committing. Oh, we're done. Okay. Okay, the answer was blue the whole time. Instead of a fist flying forward, it was a blush that shot it from both of them. They both lunge over for their next move, playing the game, only to meet up in an. I would do that. I would immediately jump off of him and kick him so fucking, like, probably accidentally, like, jump off of him so fast I might accidentally knee him in the stomach. Let's be real. I do not want to, like, have that interaction, and I've almost done that before. By the way,
I know the secret of the funhouse.
I'm not even joking. I have accidentally almost done that. I got extremely close to someone's face. Like, we got extremely close to each other. I got so hesitant. I literally grabbed a book and I accidentally, not accidentally, it was like instinct, but I grabbed a book and I smacked him in the face with it instead. Not a joke. That is legit what happened.
And let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all.
Yeah?
So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Yeah.
Same building, different floors?
Yeah.
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings.
He guessed at the aftermath was looked really at the hope only to find the dictionary. It was closed, but at the back time directed towards him the meaning of pain and so they're both dying.
They're
That's so
actually
funny.
one 6-story building?
Yeah.
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Yeah. Strawberry House is located above it, right?
I see! On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located.
Okay.
Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle.
Yeah.
Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Okay.
Oh, snap. I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
Sonya, why are you being weird? I just want to say, Sonya's been acting a little weird, and I just find that odd. She said the oh snap, she said for sure, she also said something else. It's very weird. Or I think it was the for reals thing. Like, Sonya, what are you doing? Are you trying to act like you're an American? Because we don't always say that. Let me just say that. He's trying to fit it. No. That is not what we say here.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
We've been hanging around Fuyuhiko and trying to learn slang. No. As sweet as it is, no.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
Yeah.
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes.
Yeah.
A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them.
Uh-huh.
And it worked, didn't it?
Yeah.
Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
Oh, thank goodness! I can finally have a 360 perspective. Oh, hallelujah.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
Uh-huh.
You've just been Kuma'd!
Okay. Which also means it was a potentially 6-story drop. Oh. Huh.
Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Interesting.
It's true? The building was really like that?
Yeah.
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
That's why it took us like it was because the oh wait, I have a theory. Do we have the map thing? Why is the map thing not a part of this? Do I not have a map? Where'd it go? Oh motherfucker. Okay, so that just means that the thing is not a spinning thing, it is an elevator. The circle is the elevator and it just drops up and down. And then whenever we want in and we just go in. Right? Cause like it is another elevator. Okay, cool. That makes sense.
That also explains the movement, because it would be like, and it would cause disruption in movement of things. Okay, okay, we're good.
That on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building.
Yes.
Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House.
Yes. Okay.
Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
Yes. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Because it's like an elevator.
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple.
You never insult the hamsters. I will bite your tongue for that, mister.
Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash.
It's linked to the elevator that spins. Okay.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
Oh.
I'll definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
Notice me, senpai. That is the feeling that you're giving, bud. And it's very disgusting. Stop. Tiny wants to confirm. Bro. Okay. Strange feeling in the tower. Monokuma file 4. Wire. Goodnight button. Tipped over pillar. Chain. Broken doorknob. Strange feeling in the tower. Okay.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Hurry up, dumbass!
Yep.
One of the bodies in one of the towers
Okay.
was actually a dummy.
What the fuck?
You mean a fake body?
No.
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Yeah.
It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
No.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
Oh, boo-hoo.
So which one was a fake body?
There's no such...
Shut up! Just pick one of them.
You're kidding. This is such a dumb theory.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Hurry up, dumbass!
It's a good night button.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Oh, fuck. That doesn't make any sense. But it...
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
I should have shot that. Oops.
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
No.
You're magnificent!
No fair! You totally stole my spot.
So which one?
Shut up! Just pick one of them.
Okay. I just struggle to understand why it got so dark so quickly. He was in the position to pretend. Tiny stomped off and left him with the dictionary to use as a pillow atop his face. Yeah. I would probably leave him.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
I don't know.
Hurry up, dumbass!
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say anything.
Was actually a dummy.
It's wrong though. He is all types of wrong.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Hurry
What
up,
bullets do we have?
dumbass.
We have Monokuma number 4, Strange Feeling in the Tower, the broken doorknob, the chain, the chipping over the pillar, and then the goodnight button and the wire.
Body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
No.
No fair! You totally stole my.
So which one was a fake?
Shut up! Just pick one of
Wait,
them.
what if I try something? I want to try something.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Hurry up!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent!
No fair! You totally stole my.
So which
Why
one
couldn't
was
I
a
do
fake
the thing?
body?
Monokuma
Shut
file
up,
not do the
just
same, I
pick
think.
one of 'em.
What? But like, but he's all types of wrong. Soda's so wrong on so many different
I'm
levels.
gonna
It's
solve this
unreal.
mystery in a.
Hurry up!
One of the bodies in one of the was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Nope. Strange Feeling in Tower. Okay.
Damn it!
Oh gosh, I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
You're not a Flash.
Hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
That one is
No,
weird.
that's wrong.
Gun is more clear about wrongness.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Oh, right. We looked at the body.
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
Not just that, the parts I carefully arranged from the disassembled body all move too.
right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Yeah.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Sonya.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke.
I don't think it is.
You are joking, right?
Get crushed.
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall.
True. She wants him to be the killer so bad. I mean, yeah, it's valid. Man, it's such a simp, man. She's so tired of it. Oh, Nekomaru's photo. He is way too tall. He is so tall. Oh my gosh. I like him tall, I guess. Damn.
It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
I'm even more disappointed.
It's okay. You can be disappointed in yourself. Naito's also tall. Shush. We don't talk about that.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
Yeah.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Yeah.
Maybe it was simply moved?
Well, yes. Kind of.
The body moved to a different floor?
Yeah.
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
It's an elevator. A device like that. A device that transports things to different floors in the same building. Do we really not know what the word elevator is? Are we serious right now? I feel like I've seen that before. Are you kidding? All right, let's do this. Are we really gonna? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm fine. Oh, I'm so glad. Nope. LFBA. Okay, we got that. La 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 la.
You must be talking about an elevator.
Oh my gosh, did we really have to sit there and think for elevator that hard? What is wrong with you?
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Oh my gosh.
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
Oh. Oh my gosh. I'm on Nagito's side for this. Hajime's a dumbass. Holy fuck. Oh my gosh. Okay. Buddy, you got a lot of money, but you do not have any talent. Oh my gosh.
It's the tower itself.
This is not the stupidest thing Hajime has to think about during this trial. Oh my gosh. Ever since we proved that he is basically the secondhand piece of trash, all of a sudden, he's like now the dumbest person alive.
The inside of the tower is one big elevator.
Oh my gosh.
which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator.
He was done well before this tower. I know, but like, this is the dumbest one ever.
So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
Yeah.
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
That was my indicator, sweetheart. This revealed the depths of his dumb and the depths of Tiny Nagi.
I see. We
No.
were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Yes.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower? And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
It's to throw you off.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Okay.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right?
The moving out of the picture, the upstairs of the heart no longer exists. True.
But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
Yeah.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
It was.
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
Okay.
What did you say?
Don't say it so mean. Tiny Nagi is unimpeded, except for the stupidity of Hajime whenever words come out of his mouth. Yeah.
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
Why do I feel like, for some reason, I'm just now thinking, what if somehow in this world there's going to be a compilation? I feel like Miss might do this, I'll be real. Or the Kitty, either one of you, would end up making both, one of which might even been, I think Miss is going to make a collab of like Nekomaru and myself, but I feel like there's also going to be a compilation of me with Hajime or Nagito, and that's going to be really weird.
It's fine.
Someday
Come
maybe
on.
it'll happen, I don't know.
What does
It's just a
everything
theory.
that hasn't changed have in common?
The fact that it shows the things that did not change whenever we moved between the two towers. That includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We have been talking about that stuff for a while now. Nagito versus Nekomaru's scorecard compilation. Yeah, then it would be like a crazy like poll of who do you think would be better? Nagi Tiny or Neko Tiny? That would be interesting. There should not be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they all moved with the elevator. The one that they all have in common. They were all on the floor, they were all heavy, they were all huge. The thing they have in common though. Final answer, Nagi Tiny Neko. They all heavy, that would include Nekomaru's body and the pillar.
Damn it!
Yeah, she's right about that. It didn't change whenever we moved between the two towers. Okay. Body, pillar, oil. We've been talking about this stuff for a while. There should not be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they have all moved with the elevator. The one thing though they all have in common, they're on the floor.
I see! Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
And?
And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer.
Oh.
The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
There is something unique about the elevator. Oh my gosh, only the floor moves. It's an enormous circle. Oh. Almost at a time, there is no ceiling. Okay, I just had to throw that out there as an idea. Oh gosh, I'm gonna die. All the floor moves.
I see!
That's what I wanted to answer,
So that's it?
but
The
yeah.
elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Only the floor moved. Only the floor moved? Yes, only the floor moved.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was.
Yeah. Why are we learning the mechanics and like being so surprised that this is the answer? Like, what the fuck?
That's why we saw different doors in each tower.
What? What the fuck?
Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design.
Which means that the door out of here is this one, the one that was chained up.
And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
Oh my gosh! Out of the building!
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Just for show? Why was something like that necessary?
Because we're dealing with Monokuma, for fuck's sake. Like, come on.
So we falsely believed that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
Uh-huh.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Yeah, like Nagito.
Did you hear that, Monami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
And that is classic sibling energy right there.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Ew. Ew!
Wait, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
That wasn't a joke, I don't think. Technically, Monami did make this building. Whoop!
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
No exit.
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Okay.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Yeah. Like I said, I could probably use these parts to repair the button, but... Seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what is going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door will not open as long as that chain is there. Oh, you don't need to worry about that at all.
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse.
Yep.
The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building.
Uh-huh.
In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand.
Okay.
And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth.
Okay.
The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building.
Yeah.
The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
Okay.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Mm-hmm.
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
Mm-hmm.
It would have been a major inconvenience.
Yep.
After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Oh.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
Why?
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
Poor man's crying!
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right?
Yeah.
If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
What? I see. Now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter. Because we were talking about the
That
turn.
elevator moves vertically. Then, when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But, does this reflect reality?
No.
Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator.
Huh?
And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator.
Uh-huh.
Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower.
No.
Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
Okay.
What does this mean?
Okay, I secretly ship them. They're cute. I agree. What does this mean? What does this mean? If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction? Do we have to think? Okay.
The two houses are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Okay.
Damn it!
Which account do I have? Do we have the account talking about the turning of the 180 thing? Yes. Okay, so I need Kazuichi's account. I just need to know where I need to put it.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, if the contact elevator is behind, the towers are in opposite directions.
Okay, so she has that point. Got it. Ah! I might need
The two
assistance.
houses are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
Ugh, I hate that face. I'll be real, I did not like that face. It's wrong and it involves... It is in Gundam's statement? Okay.
The two houses are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
No,
But
that's
we
wrong.
turned 180.
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Yep.
Me?
Yeah, you said it so yourself with the 180 thing.
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that. Yeah, that's pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Yep.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Yep.
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees.
Yep.
It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side. Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
Oh, so it just went at an angle. I was really confused about like how it was able to turn 180 degrees if it was technically a tower. And you're gonna tell me that it was because it was at an angle. That makes sense.
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
Yep, makes sense, makes sense.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible?
So next trial is way less
It's
complicated.
Like something
I hope
from
so.
An amusement park.
Yeah.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know.
Yep.
And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
Also, somehow even more sad. What? No, not sad. We don't like sad here. What do you mean?
Splendid at all. You're inhuman.
Uh-oh.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with.
Okay.
I'm different from these lowly humans.
Uh-huh.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right?
Uh-huh.
Then let's start talking about the important stuff.
I'm gonna have to end it here. I'm starting to get tired. But also my voice is starting to reach its peak. It's like, hey, you're kinda done here. You're kinda tired. Anywho, I'm gonna end it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys had a good time and have a fantastic night or day, depending where you are in the world. All that good, fun, jazzy stuff. We're at the halfway point anyway, so it's a good call. Sweet! Yeah. I hate to admit this, and this is the only time I will admit this, is right here at the end, because no one else needs to know, okay? I'm gonna turn this down for this. Maybe, just maybe, I can see how I can end up liking Nagito, and I can see the connection, all right? I don't like it, but I really, really strongly see it now, and I'm like, I don't fully hate it, but I also just don't like it. Anyway, that's all I got. Have a good one. Bye!